lovelies, and welcome back to Sondering Tarot. This is your daily tarot reading for the 30th day of October. It's almost over, actually. We're going to be using the Soul Cats Tarot again for today's daily tarot reading. I do believe this is the 7th day in a row. Something like that. Let's see what else is new. Okay, my lovelies, I am back. We have 12 major arcanas, and we have all 4 aces on the table, which is quite impressive. So with the aces, we have 11, 11, we have 2, 2, 2, we have 10, 10, 10. And if there's any other synchronicities, I'm sorry I did not catch them as they came out. Those are the ones I took note of. So let's go ahead and jump into the best part of your day. We start out on the 10 of Swords. The Ace of Pentacles, the 6 of Cups, the 3 of Swords in the reverse, the 5 of Swords, the 9 of Wands in the reverse, the Queen of Swords, the 9 of Cups, and Temperance in the reverse. Okay, so we're rehashing past failures, past mistakes, past circumstances. And we have opportunities to reassess and fix that. We understand why they failed, why they were mistakes, why we were getting in our own way, why things did not go smoothly. We see that now. So a little bit of a minor epiphany today of, oh, yeah, that didn't pan out because I was self-sabotaging, or that didn't pan out because I was standing in my own way and I didn't give myself permission to do this. Oh, I self-imposed a limit here and I hampered my potential. Whatever this is, this feels like a minor epiphany moment. You start seeing things a little bit clearer. They always say hindsight is 20/20, and apparently you're going to have a moment of that for the day. But what's great is that anytime you realize something like that, you kind of get a little bit of a do-over. You see that with the 9 of Cups here. You get a wish to correct that. Okay. It's one of those I promise to do better next time moments. You understand what you did wrong, or how things went wrong. So we'll see how well our, concentration or focus is, since we're having what feels like a minor epiphany. And you start out on the 10 of Swords, so we'll see if your mental state is improving, or if maybe this is hard won. So your energy that's working against you here. Worst part of your day, the 2 of Swords, the 2 of Pentacles reverse, the Queen of Cups, the Tower in the reverse, 5 of Pentacles in the reverse, Death, the Queen of Pentacles, the Chariot, the 8 of Cups, and the Hangman. Okay, worst part of your day. Okay. Yeah, a little bit of resistance. There's a hang up somewhere, because sometimes you're not going to make choices. You're not going to go forward with anything, whether that is, you getting in your own way, self-sabotaging, a self-imposed limit. And things are out of whack, but you're not willing to go forward. Why? Because you're comfortable where you're at. You don't see an issue right away with it. So you're not gonna make your mind up to change it or anything like that. You see nothing wrong with it. So maybe this is a mindset of not taking responsibility for your portion of the past situation. One of those, oh, it was all the other person's fault. And, you know, playing the blame game unknowingly. I mean, take that as it resonates. I'm reading for a million of you. But, yeah. You may not want to have that epiphany. You may not want to learn the lesson. You may not want to correct this. It may be hard for you to do so simply because you're comfortable where you're at. You don't see it as a problem. And that's an outlook that really has to die, because yeah, this Queen of Pentacles here says there's something better awaiting you. You can actually improve your circumstances, have more open and available things to you, a more abundant life if you just move on from this. If you realize that that's not a kosher situation, you have more potential. You need to start making more choices. You got to face the issue. You can't let the imbalance stand. Instead, you need to get a move on and walk away from it. Why? Is because despite any sacrifices, there's more waiting. There's something else on the other side of having that knowledge that's valuable. Hence why we have the Queen of Pentacles here. So yes, something beneficial that obviously is being kept from you because you're getting in your own way somehow. Interesting. Well, see how this plays out. Alright, time for the obstacle, or how to get over the obstacle. The fact that we start out on the Devil card here is kind of telling. I'm going to scooch this down. We have a lot of cards, so just to try and make it fit, I'm going to scooch everything over. I apologize if you can't see all the artwork, but it's the only way to squeeze it all in. We have the Devil, the Six of Wands reverse, the Knight of Swords in the reverse, the Four of Swords, the Sun, the Six of Swords reverse, the Ace of Swords reverse, the Empress reverse, the World, the Ace of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles reverse, the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Cups reverse, the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Pentacles reverse, the King of Cups reverse, the Page of Pentacles reverse, the Ten of Wands, Justice in the reverse, the Four of Cups in the reverse, Strength in the reverse, and then we have the High Priestess and the Ace of Cups. Oh yeah, self-sabotaging, getting in your own way is probably right. Oh, and that sound you heard is me actually stirring my cup. Hold on. I felt parched. I needed something to drink. You are probably unknowingly listening to your ego, you know, that quiet little voice that's the devil on your shoulder, murmuring sweet nothings into your ear. And it's all designed to stop you, to halt you, to lull you into a false sense of security. And you see that with the Four of Swords and the Sun card. They're all lies meant to keep you from happiness, from moving on, for not, you know, get you focused on the clouds so you don't see the sun for the clouds, that kind of energy. So you do not pay attention to what it is you need to see. And that's something that we have to close down. We have to realize that listening to the ego, getting in our own way, self-sabotaging, allowing it to happen, knowingly allowing it to happen is no good. In other words, we have to, with this Ace of Wands, light a fire underneath our behind and chase happiness. Why? Because when we chase happiness in the right way, it's effortless. So sometimes when you're on the right track, your ego, everything else kind of tries to halt you to see if you'll actually persist in it. Kind of like the last final test of, oh, okay, they're heading in the right direction. Let's give them just a teensy weensy bit of resistance or doubt and see if they pull through or not. Because when you're on the right path, when you're divinely inspired and motivated to chase your happiness, yes, it's effortless to build, to grow. And unfortunately, yes, you're going to have moments of doubt, even if the universe is on your side. You're going to be stuck there thinking that there's no way through it. You're going to be a little discouraged, all because of this murmuring in your ear, those sweet nothings. That false sense of security is going to tell you there's no opportunities and that it's all too much for you to contend with. And sadly, when you play into that type of energy, when you start to listen to it just a little too much without thinking, it brings your vibration down. That self-sabotaging energy takes hold, and where you might have had confidence when you started, it now goes downhill. That's why you need to get in touch with your intuition, with source, for answers, to find that best way forward, how to connect. Yeah, they're highlighting the third eye chakra on both of these cards, the crescent moon and then the water symbol. You have to gain some insight, which, with this devil energy, it's lulling you into a false sense of security, so you don't have that insight. Trying to block you. So as busy as you could be, as far moving as you could be, you might have some issues with trying to accomplish that. That false sense of security is going to have you believing, like we saw in our worst part of our day, that everything is fine. Everything is hunky-dory. You don't need to do that. You don't need to go there. You don't need to fix that. That is not a problem. False sense of security. But when we use our intuition, when we use our gut, we can see and pick up on a lot more, even with that voice. So when we pay attention to divine guidance, when we pay attention to our gut, our intuition, all of that combined with a connection to source, our higher self, tells us the truth. It's somewhere in there, but it's buried underneath this voice, the false sense of security. Okay. We all have doubts. We all have egos. A lot of us can be over analytic or self-critical of self. And of course that energy is definitely not going to benefit us for the day. Being able to know how to defeat that is actually probably the best thing that you could have in your arsenal for a day like today. It's actually time to get a move on, but instead you're going to end up with moments of resistance trying to hold you back. And just like a bow and arrow, you pull the bowstring back, and yes, the arrow does go backward before it gets launched forward. There's always that moment of resistance. And this seems to be a resistance. Okay. Interesting. I did not notice any other synchronicities. If anybody else noticed it, please point it out. Your astrology for the day, Moon enters Gemini, plenty for you to focus on. You can fill up your schedule, enjoy being busy, and using mental energy. Oh yes, you're either using mental energy or wasting it. Are you listening to the sweet nothings? That falsehood? That false sense of security? Or are you powering through it and seeing the truth, since we have the lovely Queen of Swords here? Because that's really what we need. We need clarity. And I did add up all your cards. Everything adds up to 265, which ultimately reduces to 4. I do believe we had 4 yesterday as well. And that is our foundation. Foundation and security. And of course we have the strength card in reverse. We're being compromised. We have devil energy showing up. Yes, something is sabotaging us, or we're getting in our own way. It's that sweet nothing, luring influence that we have that is robbing us of a sense of self, of our confidence, of our ability to move freely. And it's not so much that we're trapped, it's just it's keeping us stuck long enough that decisions are really difficult. We may not perceive the problem as the problem. Alright, my lilies, I'm going to go ahead and leave this here for today. And if this resonated, by all means, please give me a big thumbs up. And if you feel up to it, go ahead and holler at me in the comment section down below. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't. Thank you to those who share my videos anywhere online, regardless of platform. It helps the channel grow. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!